So what's happening, my amazing forex traders? Welcome again back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be giving you guys trading opportunity on gold, GBPUSD. Look, the market's about to rally all the way to the upside, and this new week we're gonna make some money. If you guys don't know, this is a segment of my YouTube channel where I come on here to give you guys trading opportunities for the new week. So before we go into the video, please click the subscribe button right now. So no further ado, since you guys have subscribed, let's go into my chat. I want to make this video as fast as possible. Let's go. So welcome again, guys, inside of my screen. So as I said earlier, we have a lot of juicy trades lined up this new week, and I'm sure that you guys can see on my chart. The first trade, the first pair we're going to talk about today is gold. Okay, is gold. So let me first show you guys. You guys can see that this you can let me first show you guys on a monthly time frame. Let's scale higher. Let me delete this guy. So you guys know my strategy. I go on a higher time frame, then predict the charts, predict what the market is doing based on what the higher time frame is doing. Now you guys can clearly see, let me expand my chart like so. So you guys can clearly see that on the monthly time frame, you guys can see that what nobody needs to tell you, gold is what is bullish. Okay, gold is bullish. Okay, now we just have to do what, look for trading opportunity that goes along with the overall trend. So let me come to a weekly time frame. Let's see if we can spot any, oh my god, let's see if we can spot any chart patterns of any sort. Okay, all right, so you guys can see here on the weekly time frame. Let me zoom in on my charts. You guys can see here on the weekly time frame, gold has making higher highs. You guys can see my mouse right, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher high. Okay, what I was expecting on gold is gold should come and touch this particular trend line, for a third touch. So you guys can see that this is a first touch somewhere here, first touch, this is a second touch, this is a second touch somewhere here. I was expecting gold to do what, to come and give us a third touch, maybe somewhere here, but it looks like what gold has refused. Look, this gold is one of the pairs that I feel like can literally do whatever it wants to do at any point in time. Okay, so gold, we just have to trade what we see, not what we think. Okay, I was thinking the market was going to come and test this trend line for the third touch, but the market, you can see that gold is literally refusing to do that. So what we have to do is we have to go along with the flow of the market. Okay, now you guys can see that gold it has lifted off here, and as I've been telling you guys in my subsequent videos, and for those that have been watching me for some time now, that what the market moves from zone to zone. Okay, the market moves from zone to zone. Now that gold has left off from this particular blue zone, is what is heading for the next zone. Okay, and if gold can break out of this zone is heading for, it's gonna head for the next zone. You guys get the vibe. That is my own way of trading. Okay, now let's go to a daily time frame to see the immediate trend within the overall trend. Now weekly is telling us bullish, monthly told us bullish. Let's see what the daily time frame is telling us. Okay, let's see what the daily time frame is telling us. So you guys can see here on the daily time frame that was for the longest time the market has been in a sideways movement. And this sideways movement, I expected this from gold because I've been predicting gold ever since the break of this guy. Okay, I called it on my Twitter page. I think I'll leave a screenshot somewhere here where I said gold. This was January this year, right? This was January this year where I said gold, immediately gold breaks out of this counter trend line, we're heading for the moon. And of course, you guys can see that gold has given us a very massive impulse leg all the way to the upside, which results in this range. Okay, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Now I'm seeing a possible trading opportunity on gold. Why? So if I should map out this range like this, if I should map this range, if I should put this range in a box, okay, this is looking like it. Okay, so you guys can see that as I have put this gold sideways movement in the box. Now I'm able to see it clearly. Okay, there's a rule in price action that the more a particular market stays in a range, it's just like a soda can. Let me give a description of a soda can. So I'm sure you guys are a fan of soft drinks and so all these carbonated drinks. So these carbonated drinks, if you shake it for a very long time in the bottle or the container, whatever it is, immediately you open it, it will erupt, right? The same thing applies to gold here. Gold has been in this range. Just see this range as the period where you are shaking the soda can. okay, and immediately it breaks out or opens out of the soda can, it's going to erupt. So immediately gold breaks out of this range, either ways, whether it is higher or lower, it is going to what, erupt. And we can see it clearly. We can see it clearly here that what gold has given us a daily candle close, right, like so. You guys can see this particular daily candle, bullish candle close, okay, which also aligns with what, with the overall trend. If that gold is like printing bearish trend and breaks out of this range below, I might not be so confident of bringing this particular setup to you, okay? But right now, I can beat my chest and say that what, as long as gold sustain above this range, we are looking towards head all the way to this next key level, all the way to this my horizontal bar. So my next level target for gold should be $4,000 per ounce, okay? $4,000 per ounce is my next lap for gold, okay? Now, how do I plan on taking opportunity of this trade, right? So my plan is to of taking trade on this gold is to wait for another daily candle close. As of the time I'm recording this, the market has closed. This today is Saturday, the 30th of August 2025. So and the market will open Sunday night. So I'll just wait for the Monday daily candle to close. So we'll see if the Monday daily candle can close bullish, I'll place my buy trade. But if Monday daily candle close bearish, we might not be so, I will not take any trade on gold. Okay, there's no of me deceiving you. So we have to wait for another daily candle close after this particular candle to be so sure that what, gold is bullish, that gold is about to rally all the way up. Okay, so I would advise you guys to be very patient, and of course I'll be calling this trade for my Telegram channel subscribers immediately I see a confirmation. Okay, I'll be calling this trade for my Telegram channel subscribers, and if you want to be part of my Telegram channel subscribers, please click on my Telegram channel link in the description of this video. So that's it for gold. Another daily candle above this range. This is how I'm going to place my trade, guys. So another daily candle like so. Let's say the daily candle happens like here. My long position will be here. Okay, my long position will be here. My stop loss will be inside of this range like so. And there's a rule in price action that the length of that range, the length of that particular range is equals to the eruption is going to give. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So the length of this range, let's calculate this range. Let me use a trend line. So the length of this range, let's take it from the bottom of the range all the way to the top of the range, like this. Let me move into the middle. So this is the length of the range. Now let's move this guy above the range. Okay, so this is above the range. So you guys can see that what this is looking like. If the market can still sustain above this range, my first level target will be at the at the at the length of that range. Okay, so but that's my first level target. Then my overall target is all the way up here. Okay, so with that being said, oops, where's my whatever, did I delete it? Well, you guys get the vibe. So my first level target to be at 3,600, and my second level target to be at $4,000 per ounce. So yeah, let's move on to the next lap of today, which is Euro USD. So I've not actually analyzed Euro USD for the past, I don't know, I've not been on Euro USD for a very long time, and I just opened my chart and I saw this move, and I just thought of, bringing it down for you guys. So first of all, let's first know our overall trend. So let me go ahead and delete everything on my chart right now. Let me go ahead and delete all this guy. Okay, oops. Okay, so monthly time frame. So you guys get the vibe. We go along with the trend. Okay, we go along with the trend. Okay, now let me delete this. Okay, so you guys can see my screen. You guys can see Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD. Now, if I were to ask anybody that is watching this video, what are they seeing right now on Euro USD? Of course, everybody will be saying that they can see more red candles than green candles. And what does more red candles and green candles mean? It means that what, the market is bearish. You can see that the market is literally falling. Okay, now
Let me pick a trend line that is on the monthly time frame that goes with the trend that we can see right now, which is this. So we pick this trend line like this, okay. If I were to even draw it like this, because you know the your trend line has to align with the wicks of the candle. You can see that the market touched this week, this particular week somewhere here. You can see the way the market fall, but I would like to draw my trend line like this, okay. Now, what am I trying to drive at? What am I trying? What is my point here, right? What I was trying to say is that the market has what's broken out of our bearish trend line, which has been holding Euro USD ever since 2008. Okay, which has been holding Euro USD ever since 2008. Now, since 2008, this trend line has been have been respected rather. You know, now in 2025 the market said that, you know what, I'm gonna be independent, I'm gonna break out of this trend line. I'm not the market maker, I just have to trade what we see. Now, as you guys can see, the market has was broken above this bearish trend, and we've seen how many monthly candle now. How many monthly candle have broken out of this trend? And this is first monthly candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 months above a bearish trend that has been holding it for the past. That's 2008, 2025. That is 5, 5, 3. That is 13 years. Okay, that is about 13 years trend broken with a 5-month candle. So now, which invalidates the bearish trend. Now, the bearish trend is no longer valid. We have to look for what? Buying potential. Okay, we have to look for bullish trends. Okay, now to also pull the final nail on the coffin, you guys can see this Fibonacci play from this swing low to this particular swing high. You guys can see that market did what? Let me zoom in very well to show you guys. You guys can see that market did what? Market form an A to B to C pattern, which is A is here, B is here, C and D. Okay, so this is a clear bullish move. Okay, this is a clear bullish move. Okay, now all we have to just be doing is looking for buying opportunities. Now, how do I even take advantage of this buying opportunity? Right, first of all, you can see a bullish trend formation. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm trying to like rip Euro USD apart to make sure that you guys understand exactly what is going on. Okay, just to make sure that you guys understand exactly what is going on. I'm trying to see it apart. It's like onion. I'm sure everybody that's watching this video will know an onion. So onion has layers, like it has layers. So I'm trying to see Euro USD as an onion that I'm trying to open it layer by layer by layer to show you guys exactly what is in it. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm very dramatic, but I'm excited. Okay, so you can see this trend line playing out nicely, right? And we have already affirmed that Euro USD is bullish. And this is a monthly time frame. You can see that monthly time frame is still printing to the upside. This is higher high, higher low. This is a potential higher high. Okay, now let's come to weekly time frame to see if the weekly time frame corresponds to the monthly time frame. Now let's come to the 1 week time frame. 1 week time frame. Oof, okay, so you guys can see here on the weekly time frame that what Euro USD is printing green candles. Of course, nobody needs to tell you. Euro USD is printing green candles. Okay, and you guys can see that what the market is. You can see that the market is heading for the next zone. As I said earlier, the market moved from what zone to zone. Okay, the market moved from zone to zone, and everybody can clearly see on my chart that what the market is heading for this next zone right here, which is 1.200, a little bit above 1.2. Let's say 1.222. Okay, that is the next lap for Euro USD. And if we break out of 1.222, but I feel like this is that. Look, let's just wait. Don't let me be predicting the future. We're not here to predict anything. We just want to be able to trade what we see. Okay, that's what we're just here for. I'm not here to predict anything. I'm not a future. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a future whatever. Okay, I'm just here to trade what I see to make money. Kudi money. Okay, so yeah. So Euro USD on a weekly time frame, you can see it's printing green candles and the red candles. Let's come to a daily time frame to see another immediate trend within the overall trend. So okay. So daily time frame is also showing us bullish momentum. Okay, daily time frame is also showing us more green candles than the red candles. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Higher high. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, Now you can see the market is what rejecting off this horizontal line. Okay, the market is what bouncing off this horizontal line to give us a what, an higher high. So nobody needs to tell you. And if I take my Fibonacci from this swing low, from this recent swing low to this swing high right about here, this is an A to B to C to D. So we're expecting D to form at our minus 0.27 Fibonacci extension. Look, I don't want to rush this. Okay, if you guys are interested in learning from me at any sort, to know what exactly I'm talking about, please message me on my Telegram. I can also join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. So if you want to reach out to me, you have to join my Telegram channel. Okay, my contacts are in my Telegram channel. Okay, so now daily time frame, I can see that market is what is looking right. Okay, market is looking right, and with our Fibonacci play, I can use my Fibonacci to map out my targets. So my first level target to be at 100% retracement, which is the point we got to before the market pulled down like this. Then our second retracement is at my minus 0.27 Fibonacci extension. Okay, so if you guys can see these yellow lines, let me do my Fibonacci. So if you guys can see these yellow lines are my profit taking level. So I have three profit taking level right about here. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and the first one is at 1.182, second one is at 1.20, and the third one is at 1.22. So with that being said, let me even still see if there are any other things that's going to stop us from making these profits. Okay, if there's any other thing that's going to stop us from making this profit, I have to see it. And I'm seeing something like this. I'm seeing this counter trend line. This might not be the best of counter trend line, but we cannot just overlook it. Okay, now this counter trend line is looking somehow. As you guys can see that market came to start from this counter trend line like this, reject here, pull back into the counter trend line, reject massively, so pull back again. So this counter trend line cannot be overlooked. Now I would like to be getting into this trade whichever time Euro USD breaks above this counter trend line on a daily time frame. That is when I'll be placing my trades. I'm sure the aggressive traders have already jumped on this trade, but I am still not fully convinced that Euro USD wants to rally to the upside. So yeah, I'm convinced, but we have to make sure that everything is in our favor, guys. Look, we don't want to be taking chances. And now that my 2K account, I'm down minus 1%, you get what I'm saying, and it's 6% before I'm able to breach the account. So I have 5% left before I'm able to breach the account, and I don't want to take my chances. Look, we want to take the best trade possible. Okay, even the trade that was skeptical about, if at the end of the day the market played out in our favor, at least I follow my trading rules. Okay, you guys have your trading rules that you have to follow. Now you guys should give me a minute. Okay. So guys, I'm so sorry for the break in transmission. You guys might not be able to see my face again, but you guys can still hear my voice, right? So as I was saying, USD must come and give us a daily bullish candle break above this counter trend line before we are convinced. And of course, if the market ends up playing up like that, we have my long position somewhere around here. My stop loss will come below this counter trend line right about here. First level target is here. You guys get the gist. You guys get the gist, right? So yeah, with that being said, that is Euro USD in a nutshell. Let me move over to the next pair in today's list, which is GBPUSD. GBPUSD, which is the Great Britain pound versus the United States dollar. Okay. So yeah, for those of you that are not on my Telegram channel, I have a buy trade on this guy already. And if you guys know you don't want to miss out on any of these my trades, please just join my Telegram channel. Okay. Look, I might not be. I think that the market is not always like I do my weekly analysis I drop videos every Sunday, and in between the Sunday I drop the video and the next Sunday to come and drop the next video, I might not have time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the fastest way of passing the message across instead of making a video is to drop the message to my Telegram channel subscribers. So if you know you don't want to miss out, please join my Telegram channel to be part of us. Okay, you guys are my partners to be part of the partner groups. So let me quickly break you the GBPUSD down in 5 minutes. So you guys get the vibe. Monthly time frame. Before I go to monthly time frame, let me delete these guys. What's that? Monthly time frame. Expand my chart. Let's talk chart, guys. Let's talk chart. So you guys can see. Let me delete this guy. Okay, so you guys can see on the monthly time frame on GBPUSD, nobody needs to tell you anything. The market is bearish until until when the market is no longer bearish. And why is the market no longer bearish? Because the trend line that has been holding it since 2007 has been broken. You get what I'm saying? You guys can see this. You guys can see this. The trend line that has been holding GBPUSD since 2007 has been broken by this, like 246 24. This is about 6 months of breakout. So nobody needs to tell you GBPUSD is no longer bearish. Okay, it's now bullish. Okay, now let's take our new trend line. Let's take our new trend line from here to here like this. So this is our new bullish trend line. Let's come to weekly time frame to see what the market is doing in between this. Okay, so you guys can see on the weekly time frame that the market is definitely making higher highs and higher lows, of course, but we've run into major support. Okay, the market has come into major support, which is the key level. Okay, and this is like a retest of it. You guys can see, like it's clear on the charts. You guys can see it: breakout, retest, continuation to the upside. Nobody needs to tell you any damn thing. So our first level target, so our overall target rather, is all the way up here. It's all the way up here, and our first level target is at 100% retracement. You guys can see the 100% retracement. Hell yeah. So yeah, let's come to the daily time frame to see the immediate trend within the overall trend. Okay, okay. So first of all, let me delete this black line. Let me just hide it. Okay. So this is daily time frame on GBPUSD, and you guys can see, you know, and how do I know that this retest is over? Like this, our counter trend line came out like this, market breakout. This is looking like a retest of counter trend line continuation to the upside. You guys can see that the market is printing. Of course, you guys don't want to miss out on this trade. And as I've said earlier, join my Telegram channel if you guys know you still want to update on trades like this. Okay, and my first trade has gone live. Okay, I have a trade on this guy already. And why did I place my trade? Of course, you guys can see that breakout of counter trend line, pull back to test counter trend line. That market is what kind is printing. Okay, you guys can see bullish candles, bullish engulfing candles already. Okay, that is when I place my trade. Okay, because I know that this is definitely going to rally all the way up. And when am I going to place my second trade? I'm going to place my second trade at the break of this horizontal bar. Okay, so at the break of this horizontal line, this particular horizontal line, break of this horizontal line, daily candle close like this, I'll place my second trade. So my first trade is probably one of my biggest risk because I just want to get into the trade. Okay, my second trade is where the real money is made. Okay, so yeah, that GBPUSD is straightforward. Look, if you guys want to jump on this trade, as for those of you that are on my Telegram channel, I'll be updating you guys. But if you refuse to join my Telegram channel, if you want to jump on this trade, just wait for a break above this horizontal bar, this particular horizontal line at 1.357. Then place your trade. First level target comes there, overall target comes there. So with that being said, I don't want to make these videos too long. There's still some pairs I need to talk about, but I'll drop that for my Telegram channel subscribers. So if you don't want to miss out on those trades, join my Telegram channel. Okay. Yeah, with that being said, let me do a recap of what I spoke about. EURUSD, I said break out of this counter trend line, this devilish counter trend line will be a good way of placing our buy positions all the way to the upside. Gold, I said once I see another what's it called, another daily candle bullish engulfing candle, a bullish daily candle close, I will place my buy trades. And if the market refuses to give us a daily candle bullish whatever, of course I'm not gonna place any trade on this guy. Then GBPUSD, a break above this horizontal bar will be a nice way of placing our trades. Okay, will be a nice way of placing another buy trade. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys for your time. I'm so sorry my camera got cut short just due to unforeseen circumstances. Okay, so I'm sure by next week you guys will be seeing my face again. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel, and don't forget to subscribe to this particular YouTube video. Join the movement, join the drive, join the 17-year-old boy becoming a billionaire. With that being said, I'll see you guys next week, and peace out.